Friday, July 3rd, 2026. I'm meteorologist Brian Shields. A tropical wave moving into the Caribbean. Some of us have had some rain overnight. Others get some thunderstorms. Another surge of dust moving in. And when our next bigger tropical wave will emerge into the Atlantic. Thank you for being here. Tracking what we've got going on. You see a few areas of rain. This one, the tropical wave that has moved by St. Lucia, Barbados, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We've had some rain from overnight and this morning in some of our islands on the edge of Grenada. Watching Trinidad and Tobago for some scattered areas of rain today. Even trying to lift up toward Martinique, Dominica, Guadeloupe. We may catch some showers as this moves in, and it does bump up the rain chance. Aruba, Curacao, northern Colombia, and northern sections of Venezuela, plus some bigger areas of rain, Panama and Costa Rica. Here's the tropical wave moving by. Here's Dominica down through Trinidad. You see scattered areas of rain, especially near St. Lucia and St. Vincent and the Grenadines, where you see the brighter colors, a lot more moisture in these clouds. So watching out for some downpours. Let me know if you get any. And then out here, another tropical wave on the move, but there's also a lot of dust, and we'll see a couple more tropical waves moving off. But in a couple weeks, we're going to see stronger tropical waves emerging off the coast of Africa, and those will be the ones we'll watch out for the potential of some development. Eastern Pacific, Douglas, that has fallen apart. As expected, a tropical storm that moved into cooler water, so it has fallen apart, just the remnants of it there. Now, watching the dust on the move, look at this surge of dust that's moving in. There's actually a couple of them, one moving in, and then we'll see another one coming off the coast of Africa. So in the short term, dust is going to be a big issue moving through the Caribbean, and some of this lifting to the Gulf, back toward the states, eventually Florida, parts of Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama. Some of that dust will be moving in all the way across to Mexico. Belize will get some of the dust. Short term, let's track it because we have the lower air quality. Here's today. You see across the eastern Caribbean, just starting to nudge in right on the backside of this tropical wave. Then tomorrow, some of the thick dust. Puerto Rico, U.S. and British Virgin Islands, Antigua, Barbuda, St. Kitts and Nevis, down through Grenada, some really thick dust. Let me know if you're getting any of this dust tomorrow. And again on Sunday. Sunday, it surges across near Jamaica, Cuba, Haiti, the Dominican Republic, Turks and Caicos, southeastern Bahamas, some of the dust. And on Sunday, Aruba, Curacao, and Bonaire, even northern Colombia, northern Venezuela, still some of the dust around, and it will be thick at times. Ceiba, Statia, Montserrat, some of that dust, Antigua, Barbuda, St. Martin, St. Bart's, all of that moving in. Short term with that dust, no signs of development, at least close to home. But I mentioned in about a week or two, we're going to see a strong tropical wave move off the coast of Africa mid-month. That'll be one of them to kind of watch out for some development as we work our way forward. This spot here, that's Douglas, that has fallen apart. There's actually a second area behind it too. But watching a little closer to home in the eastern Pacific for some development as we work our way forward. So we'll keep an eye on the eastern Pacific. Next week, a tropical depression may form. Short term, watching this rain on the move. Again, I'll be watching your comments throughout the day with this tropical wave that's moving in. Some of us get some downpours and scattered thunderstorms. Jamaica, Cuba, near the Cayman Islands, Haiti, the Dominican Republic, watching out for some downpours. Costa Rica and Panama, the rain building. We're kind of back into that typical wet season pattern. Now, as we work our way into tomorrow, that tropical wave moves across Haiti and the Dominican Republic. Still some showers near the ABC Islands, Colombia, northern Venezuela, some of that rain, scattered storms elsewhere. But out here, again, we have that dust moving in right behind the tropical wave. Some really thick dust, lower air quality. If you have breathing issues or you happen to be sick right now, giving you the heads up, we've got this surge of dust that will be moving in, and it's going to stick around right through the weekend for many of us into next week. There's some of the rain that will be building on Sunday, closer to Honduras, Nicaragua, Providencia, and San Andres. Some of that rain building, and then back into the Atlantic. While we have a lot of that dust around, we're going to be watching out for another tropical wave that'll start to kind of move closer to Guyana and Suriname. This here is on Sunday. So by late Sunday night into Monday, near Trinidad and Tobago, some additional rain with another tropical wave moving in. And here's that moisture also building near Cuba, Jamaica, Cayman Islands, Haiti, and the DR on Monday. Extra rain as we get back through parts of Central America, even scattered near Belize, Guatemala, some rain. And there's that next tropical wave that'll be moving in near Trinidad up toward Grenada as we work our way into early next week. Now, lifting to the north, watching a front moving by the Tennessee River Valley, scattered storms. There's that front that is south of Bermuda, and just a couple showers and storms back through the Bahamas, heavier ones possible back through Florida. I'll show you that in a second, but there are those scattered storms today. Jamaica, some of us may get one. Others, not a whole lot. But if we get some storms, Jamaica, Cuba, Haiti, and the Dominican Republic, they could be rather strong. Now, tomorrow for the 4th, that front south of Bermuda, scattered storms, central and south Florida. Some of those could be quite strong for tomorrow. Really big downpours. We'll go over those rain totals in just a moment. Then as we work our way from the 4th into Sunday, here's Sunday, more scattered storms on the way anywhere across the southern United States. Just those afternoon and evening storms back through Florida, and one or two as we work our way back through the Bahamas. That'll be possible. Lifting even more to the north, some severe weather possible back toward the Great Lakes, swinging back toward Illinois, Indiana, Ohio today, Pennsylvania, swinging back toward New York. Some severe weather possible later in the day, some aggressive storms, especially with that heat wave. Some of the showers on New Brunswick, back toward Newfoundland. And you see every now and then these storms kind of blossom back toward Minnesota, Wisconsin, watching over toward parts of Manitoba as we work our way into our Saturday tomorrow. Scattered storms back through the mid-Atlantic, right around D.C. tomorrow. Some bigger thunderstorms will be possible. There are a couple showers near the Avalon Peninsula. Then on Sunday, you see these showers and storms, Quebec, Ontario, down through parts of Michigan, Ohio, Pennsylvania. Some of these will be aggressive. West Virginia, Virginia, Maryland, some bigger storms. And again, down through parts of Florida. There's that typical moisture surge back toward Mexico, lifting up toward New Mexico, and even West Texas, panhandle of Texas. We could catch some showers and thunderstorms by the time we work our way into Sunday. Seas are not too bad, just a little bit of a chop as we work our way back through the central and then western Caribbean, especially as that tropical wave slides by. So watching out for some spotty showers possible back through the Bahamas. If you get one, we could get 10, maybe 15 millimeters of rain. Florida, though, central and south, especially tomorrow through the weekend, 4, 5, 6 inches of rain will be a possibility with some of these storms for 3-day total. Same thing in Cuba, some afternoon and evening storms, over 100 millimeters of rain. Jamaica, if we get a downpour, we could see some spots getting 25 millimeters of rain. Haiti and the Dominican Republic, some spots over 100 millimeters of rain. This is where we have the new surge of dust moving in, watching Guadeloupe, Antigua and Barbuda, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Barth, St. Martin, some of the dust heavy, Anegada South through St. Croix, some really thick dust. That'll last not just tomorrow, but through the weekend, rest of the weekend into next week. Now, St. Lucia South, watching some of the rain around today. St. Vincent the Grenadines, we could pick up an additional 50 millimeters of rain. Spotty showers possible. Trinidad and Tobago, a little bit heavier with this next surge moving in toward Guyana, back toward interior Venezuela. Big total, 6, 7, 8 inches of rain, upwards of 150 millimeters to 200 millimeters of some of that rain that will be working in. Northern Colombia, a little uptick in that. ABC Islands, if we catch a shower, over 10 millimeters will be possible, but it starts to build. Panama, Costa Rica, especially on the Caribbean side, back through Nicaragua, Providencia, San Andres, eastern sections of Honduras, some spots over 100 millimeters of rain. Not as much as we work our way toward Belize, and then lifting to the north, some of that severe weather parts of Canada, swinging back toward the mid-Atlantic of the United States, some heavier weather that could produce 3 to about 5 inches of rain. So Jamaica, some of us completely dry, very hot, low air quality, dust moving in this weekend, but we will see a few storms around, about a 40% chance. Cayman Islands, by the time we get into Sunday, a rain chance from Grand to Little Bracket is going to be rising with that tropical wave moving in, so a better chance of rain Sunday and Sunday night. Trinidad and Tobago with that tropical wave around today, a 50% chance of scattered storms, a 60% chance around Barbados. We've already seen some of that overnight. You may have woken up to some of the wet roads in some locations. St. Lucia, same thing, the tropical wave nearby today. Watching out for that chance of rain. Chance of rain has already panned out near Grenada. We'll hold on to a 60% chance, and a 60 to 70% chance will continue today. St. Vincent and the Grenadines as that tropical wave marches through. Rain chance 40% today. Watching out for a few showers possible. Martinique, back through Dominica, and then that dust returns by tomorrow. Rain chance in Guadeloupe the next couple at about 30%. Antigua and Barbuda, thick dust moving in this weekend. Very low air quality with the dust around for about 2 to 3 days. We'll do that again. St. Kitts and Nevis, Montserrat, rain chance stays limited. Anguilla and St. Barth, some of the dust moving in. Rain chance 20 to 30%, and a 30% chance of a shower today. St. Martin, Saba, and Statia. Isolated pop-up shower or storm. Puerto Rico, the 30% 50% chance holds through the weekend. Rain chance stays low, U.S. and British Virgin Islands, with that next round of dust moving in. We could catch a couple spotty showers back through the Bahamas, running at about a 30 to 40% chance. A low chance on the Turks and Caicos. Again, the air quality is going to be very low as we get through the weekend. Watching out for some downpours in Haiti. Rain chance 40 to 50%. Where we get it, we could get some slides. We could get some dangerous rivers. Watching the river crossings across the Dominican Republic, much of the same. Rain chance running at 50% with those downpours around. Belize holding at about a 30% chance, not too high. Next week, some of that dust moving in. Aruba, Curacao, and Bonaire, best chance of rain will be today, tomorrow, tonight into early tomorrow, of seeing some showers with that tropical wave moving by, and then we get the dust. Guyana, the next 2 days, rain chance at 60%, a 40 to 50% chance in Suriname, and watching out for afternoon and evening storms in western, central, and eastern areas of Cuba. Rain chance 50 to 60%, Costa Rica and Panama, but really heavy areas. Over 100 millimeters of rain possible the next couple of days. Nicaragua, especially eastern areas, that rain building by Sunday as we work our way toward Honduras, and some of that could be on the heavier side. Guatemala and El Salvador, not as much today. By Sunday, that rain chance going way up to 60%, a 70 to 80% chance around Mexico City, and it will build around the Yucatan Peninsula. Sunday around Merida, rain chance will bump up. Even Cancun, Cozumel, Campeche, 50-60% chance of some rain. Northern Colombia running at about a 60% chance over the next couple of days. Same thing in northern Venezuela, but even heavier as you work your way into interior sections. Mainly dry through the weekend in Bermuda, but tomorrow for the 4th and Sunday across central Florida. Afternoon, evening storms. Some of those are going to be big, about a 60 to 70% chance. Tampa builds as well. More of it just inland, just away from the water, but still scattered areas of rain possible. Tampa and St. Petersburg. Fort Myers back through Miami, down through the Keys. Chance of rain around, scattered showers and storms over the next 3 days. And in Houston, we could see a few pop-up showers and storms. Sunday, rain chance will be up to about 40%. So that tropical wave moving through the eastern Caribbean, watching out for some areas of rain through the day, and those thunderstorms back toward Jamaica, Cuba, back toward Hispaniola. Big surge of dust moving in. It's going to stick around, and we'll see more of that. And then stronger tropical waves as we work our way into mid-month. The next name on the list in the Atlantic Basin side, that is Bertha. I'll be watching her comments. Keep me posted if you have any rain or if you get some of that dust moving in. Have a good day ahead.